everybody, me Dean back at you with another video. And first let me say, I hope that all my Canadian friends have had or are having a wonderful Thanksgiving, depending on when you're watching this, of course. It may have already passed. I know I have so much to be thankful for, and I hope you do as well. So, what are we thankful for today? Good wine, we hope. We are going to start season 2, if you want to call it that, of BC versus the World. Last time I think it went like 13 episodes before I finally called it. I think BC lost 7-6. I'm going to do a more traditional seven game series, best of 7. Whoever gets to 4 first wins. We'll see if the world wins again. I mean, realistically, probably should. I mean, BC wine is great, but you know, BC, world. Anyway, let's see how it goes. So today, so he didn't watch the first one. I try to do the same vintage when possible. This one's not. It's the same kind of wine, obviously the exact same wine, or that would be kind of boring, and about the same price point. That's what we go for. So here we're going Bordeaux versus Bordeaux blend. It's like a fairly cheap Bordeaux, $30-ish. I think I paid $30 for it at the time. Might be a little more than that now. And so 2016 Clos de Roy from Fronsac. Fronsac on the right bank of the Bordeaux is Merlot heavy, and this one is. It doesn't actually say, it's on French here, and I'm not actually sure. Doesn't give percentages, but it's Merlot and Cab Franc. This one here, Vinamité 2018 Petit Claret, about the same price, same ballpark, and 66% Merlot, 34 Cab Franc. So Merlot and Cab Franc should be kind of comparable. So let's see who wins, shall we? I have a pretty good idea. This is Vinamité makes 3 different Bordeaux style blends. This is their entry level one. I think it's $25, $26. I have to double check for sure. That information will be made available to you. And this is a fairly cheap Bordeaux. You don't get much from Bordeaux for $30, but still, you know, Bordeaux blend versus Bordeaux. I'm thinking France might do pretty well here, but we'll find out, won't we? Okay, so these have just been, I Coravanned both of these. You can see both the bottles are still capped. It is Bordeaux. There's something about Bordeaux. It's just so incredibly Bordeaux, right? You know what I mean? Okay. Let's see. Just nose-wise. Much more fruity. Now, okay, 2 years younger, right? These are the closest vintages I could find that worked here. Much more fruity. A lot of red fruit, some black fruit. This one's very herbaceous, very dense, dark and brooding. Some toffee there, some chocolate, bit of tobacco, blackberry, cassis, plum. Smells good. Okay, let's taste it. Wow. Pardon me. That's pretty darn good for $30. Holy cow. Sorry there, Vinamité. I put you up against, I might have found a cheap Bordeaux that punches a little bit above its weight class here. Really chocolatey. A little bit of mint, blackberry, dried thyme, rosemary, medium plush to long plush. It's plush as well. Medium plus to long finish. And it gets dark on the finish as well. Espresso and chocolate, like bitter dark chocolate. That's nice. That's $30. Jeez, I wish I had more of those. Okay, so let's see. This is going to be quite a competition, I think. Much fruitier, no question about that. I don't think the winery necessarily suggests aging this one a whole lot longer than this. A couple more years probably, but I think even an entry-level Bordeaux is likely going to age better. And maybe it's an unfair comparison because it's already got 2 years of age on it, but let's see. I mean, that's a lovely wine. I don't remember if I've ever tasted the 18 vintage. I probably have, but so it's nice. It is a little less fruity on the palate than on the nose. Interestingly enough, it's a little more dark on the palate. There are some notes of red cherry, cranberry. Then it starts up front with a little bit of red fruit. And by the time it gets to the mid palate, it gets very dark. It gets into the chocolate and coffee, some cigar box a little bit, dried herbs. So I think it's probably 2 wines that both punch above their weight. I would instantly rate this one 88 points, very good. I would give this one 90. So the world is going to take a 1-0 lead. I think 90 points for a $30 Bordeaux is quite spectacular. I have not in my life tasted a ton of $30 Bordeaux. There was one that I bought a couple years ago. Actually, I have a bottle sitting over there from Chateau St. Bernard, which was $25. And it got Barb Phillip, who's a master of wine, and I believe she's the buyer for BC Liquor Stores. And Barb, if you're watching this, Barb's not watching this. But if I'm wrong about that, someone could correct me in the comments below, please. But she actually rated that Chateau St. Bernard 90 points, and I thought that was insane. I bought 4 or 5 bottles of it, and I didn't give it 90, but it was good. And for $25, I thought it was quite remarkable to have a Bordeaux. You know how expensive Bordeaux is, right? To have a Bordeaux for $25 of B quality, it's impressive. It kind of became our go-to everyday table Bordeaux. For the extra $5, this is quite a bit better. I know I bought a couple of these. I don't think I have the other one anymore. I don't remember drinking it though, but I'm pretty sure I've only got one in my cellar. I'll double check on that. But yeah, $30, that's pretty darn good. All right, so that's it for today. So 1-0 world. I'm sure BC will make a comeback. I don't know what's going to be next. I haven't made a list yet of what I'm doing. I just decided to pull a couple out and do this video. But there will be at least 3 more. We'll see. Will the world sweep BC? Wow, that would be quite remarkable. But it's possible. You never know. BC's going to try to even it up next time. So, again, I hope you're all having a wonderful Thanksgiving or had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And for those of you that aren't Canadian, hope you had a good Monday. And don't forget to stay tuned. Please, if you like this video, give it a like on YouTube or a comment. I've mentioned this before, but in order to grow the channel, I need that. That is the only way. I mean, people watching the videos, it's great. Obviously, you need views. Subscribe to the channel, please. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. That helps. But as silly as it sounds, one of YouTube's most popular, important algorithms is likes and comments. And that's, so the more likes and comments you get, the more likely you are to be found in searches, and people looking for wine, wouldn't find this channel, but it gets enough likes, enough comments, subscribers, that kind of thing. Suddenly it starts to show up and the channel grows. That's how most of these YouTube channels grow. That's how most of these YouTube channels grow. That's what I was trying to say. And I have no illusions about making a living doing this, but I enjoy it, and I'd like to have more people watching it. So if you could do those for me, as I mentioned before, I know a lot of you get to these links, get to this video from links from Facebook or Twitter or whatever. And although I always appreciate comments on the videos, please leave them on YouTube, not on Facebook. Putting them on Facebook does absolutely nothing for the channel. The YouTube has no idea. You could comment a gazillion times on one of the Facebook links, and it will not help the channel at all. That doesn't matter. YouTube doesn't care. So please, if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Was this a fair comparison? I don't know, maybe it wasn't. They're not all going to be perfect, right? But I got a couple of good wines to go drink for the rest of the evening while I watch a little Monday Night Football. So until next time, drink great wine. See you soon.